I'm joined by Kyle Balgames. Welcome, Kyle.
How are you?
Raja Suleiman with Orzhov.
Max McVitie.
Congratulations, Brian DeMars. Zach Allen.
I wouldn't be here without these guys, though. So.
And the champion of Pro Tour counter-attack here, Ari Lax.
All right, welcome to beautiful RW Hobbies and Games in Livonia, Michigan. I'm Zach, again joined by
Steven Dykman.
Cool. So, we've been playing stuff all week, really just enjoying the testing. I want to bring back out mono green. Dykman's bringing out mono black zombies. We're going to do the mono colored matchup and see what deck comes out on top. The king of the mono coloreds.
Yep.
So you guys have seen mono green before. So we'll go through it quick. But Dykman, what are you doing here?
Zombies. Thoughtseize, one of the best card, if not the best card in the format. Crypt Breaker, incredible card engine. Zombie, 1 mana, it's a good card. Diagraph Colossus, another huge payoff card. Floods the board with zombies, gets people dead, goes wide. Lord of the Accursed, makes zombies bigger, makes them slam in, gives them evasion with menace, solid card. Death Baron, bigger zombies, gives them some death touch to push them through, another solid card. Plans just go wide, hit them with zombies.
Makes sense. Over on my side, I have a ton of ways to ramp, make mana essentially, and make devotion, so that I can use Nykthos to make even more mana. I have Oath of Nissa to smooth it out and find my payoffs, I guess. When I get a ton of mana, I want to be using it to cast Giant Voracious Hydras, kill your stuff, and then use these Planeswalkers. Nissa, when you cast Nissa really quick, just buries people. And then we got Vivien and Karn, which both do things, but really what they're here for is to tutor out of the sideboard, and you guys guessed it. We got a big sideboard here.
You've gotta love a Karn package.
Absolutely. And a Vivien package.
We got the good old Darksteel Citadel, the indestructible artifact land. This card is awesome in the sideboard because Karn, just being able to hit those land drops, sometimes you play a Walker and you're like, dang it, I'm missing my land drops. I really want to play this Nissa next turn.
Yep.
Don't got to worry about that anymore.
Also indestructible 3/3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a big, nasty 3/3.
People are pushing this.
People aren't playing Bile Blight. People aren't playing Grasp of Darkness. We're not getting Legions ended.
Nope.
Nasty.
Yep.
Next card. The good old 0 mana, exile your graveyard. I don't want you doing silly dredge type things to me. Yeah, just a solid card. Might be able to make Jitu Lava Runner not have haste or something against red. I don't know. It seems like a solid card. Just a nice little tutorable card. Another just awesome 0 mana card, but it's an X spell. Stonecoil Serpent. It's got reach. It's got trample, so it's big. You play this thing for like 12 off your Nykthos.
Heck yeah.
This is a big boy.
Heck yeah.
You don't have Walking Ballista anymore, so we got to settle.
Yeah, well, also just really good against Niv Mizzet.
Oh, yeah. Not only that, just... Yeah, pro multicolored, awesome. But yeah, just huge trampler. Yes, please. Sounds good. Grafdigger's Cage. You wanted to attack me with Winota? Think again.
Yep.
Not going to work out too well when this bad boy's in play.
Not happening. Not today.
Yeah, that is a nasty card right there. Pithing Needle. You want to draw cards off that Crypt Breaker? I don't think so.
Nope. Not giving your guys Menace either.
You wanted to attack me with Mutavault? No, thank you.
Nope.
You wanted to, well, Smuggler's Copter isn't legal anymore, but if it was, you wanted to attack me or crew up that Smuggler's Copter, that Heart of Kieran? Not today.
Mostly for Planeswalkers.
Yeah, mostly for Planeswalkers. I know I'm going off on a tangent there with random creatures and artifacts. Speaking of Heart of Kieran, here one is. You want to attack somebody in the air with a sweet 2-mana artifact flyer? Look no further. If you want to go down on your Karn a little more, or if you just want to plus your Nissa and minus your Nissa every turn, this is what you're doing right here. You're playing a Heart of Kieran. It's hitting people. It's a good card. It's a good blocker, good attacker. Not much else to say there.
All right. Before we go any further, I just want to say shout out Raja. This is just an homage to his 45-minute post-sideboard deck tech with mono green. Keep going, Dykman. The people need to see this.
These next cards make me sick. They're not one-ofs or more or random artifacts, so we're going to put those down a second. We don't need to talk about those yet.
Okay.
Verdurous Gear Hulk. You want to tutor up just another nice little big thing that can put counters all over your guys. Good card.
Yep.
That's what it's doing right there.
Both Vivien and Karn can get it. Wonderful.
That's a sweet card. I especially love a good old Sky Sovereign console flagship.
Who doesn't, dude?
This is a nice one with Karn.
Oh, yeah.
You tutor it up, you kill something, you plus Karn on it. You don't even have to crew.
Yeah.
Karn says, I didn't want to crew anyway. I'm just going to plus, attack, get my trigger. Great card. I played a lot of this in modern E-Tron, and it's good in that format too, or at least was.
Beautiful.
I love this one. The Great Henge. The red deck's getting you down. Not anymore. We got this gain 2 life every turn, draw a bunch of cards, put counters on my guys. This card is just sweet. Great Henge. Good card. Very good tutor target.
Wonderful.
Some card advantage. Another sweet one. You're trying to combo off on me. I don't think so. I'm going to God Pharaoh's statue you. All your stuff costs 2 more mana to cast. Yikes. And at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses a life. You're going to drain them out while they can't do anything. That's pretty brutal.
Yep.
All right. Now the sideboard gets a little more boring, but it's okay. Second Pithing Needle. We already talked about how good Pithing Needle is.
Yep.
Sweet artifact. Sometimes you'll want to name 2 planeswalkers. Who knows? Questing Beast. We can tutor this one up with 4 mana Vivien, I think, which is probably why one of the reasons it's in here. It's also just a really good card.
It's just really sick with Vivien. You give it +1/+1 counters and trample, and all of a sudden they're in a world of hurt.
Yep. Just a solid option. Gargaroth, same thing. Really good, big, green dude. Gonna be awesome against red decks. So if you tick the Vivien up to 5, you just tutor up a Gargaroth, put it in play against red, and say good luck. If they don't have 2 burn spells,
that's all she wrote.
Yeah, they're going to struggle. Ulamog. Another sweet bomb to tutor with Vivien. This card's not beatable almost ever if it's cast.
Yep.
So that's really all there is to say about that one. And same thing with Emrakul. It's another card you're probably not beating if it gets cast. Like if they tutored it and cast it, it's probably beating you.
That's a GG.
Yep. So.
All right. So I hope you guys really appreciated that. That is going to be an ongoing tradition for the channel. That even just going forward, we're just going to have people do the mono green sideboard and just tell you about it in matchups where it just doesn't even make any sense. And we hope that people are going to enjoy that. We may or may not ever do this again, but I thought this was fun. So cool to talk about the mono green sideboard some more.
Excuse me.
Let's shuffle up in battle.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready to play.
Dykman.
Even.
Even?
Even. It's been even every roll today.
Let's
go!
Unreal.
Let's go.
I am so cold on die rolls, man.
Don't let him fool you, though. He's won every match, so it hasn't hurt him too badly yet.
It's true.
It could hurt him here, but I'm going to be mulliganing to 6. This hand is heinous. Not only is it a 1-lander, the 1 land enters tapped. I suppose it could be worse if it were a Mutavault as the 1-lander, but this is about as bad as it gets. We're definitely going to look for a better one. So.
Okay. I think this hand's really ridiculous.
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
The only thing it's missing is a Nykthos, but it's just so explosive with this core, and then I have some search, so I think this is an easy keep, and we are like 1 draw step away from just going nuts.
Okay. I'm absolutely keeping, and I think our putback here is going to be... That's tough. This one's easier to cast, but its ability is worse, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure this card is just really, really important. But maybe because of the castability, we actually want to keep that one. I suppose its ability is good too. Alright, I'm changing my mind. I think I'm going to be disciplined and get rid of that. I'm on the play. Turn 1. Diagraph Ghoul, go.
I will play a Elvish Mystic.
Yep.
Here you go.
This is a pretty interesting turn. There is certainly argument to just playing this here, but I think that's kind of poor, because I think next turn it would be ideal to just do this and then use this, or do this and get some value. Oh, that's very close. Very, very close. I just think not getting the value here is poor. I can get exactly punished by a Hydra, but I just need to risk that to you.
18.
Go.
How'd you know I wasn't going to block? Alright, I'm going to start my turn off with an Oath of Nissa.
Alright, it's not a Hydra, so I can live with it.
Oath of Nissa is going to take a Nykthos Shrine
thing.
to Nyx.
Yep.
And then I'm going to play a Forest and
How
tap my
many
land
burning
off.
trees are there over there?
I don't have any. I have 2 more elves. Go.
Okay. That's a little awkward.
What'd you draw?
A fatal push.
That's probably only 14 cards, right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah.
So
Alright, so I'm just going to put this there.
Dykman cheated. I get a game win. We're just going to cancel it. Yeah,
I'm
just
going to just
again.
draw a different card.
Yep.
Alright, and that's a fine draw. Now we need to think about what we want to do here. Alan has a very good amount of mana.
Many manas.
Many manas. Do that. There is very little argument, I think, to do this, because a dork, he just already has so much mana. He does have a Nykthos, though, which currently is net 1 mana, would be net nothing if I made that play. Yeah, that's really interesting. This is really a tough one for me. I think I'm going to go with my gut. I'm just going to play this Lord and pass turn.
You don't want to attack with your Crypt Breaker?
I don't.
I would have blocked.
I don't believe you, first of all. But second of all,
I would have blocked.
that's fair. It is a 2/2. You would have double blocked it?
I'm going to Oath.
Yeah.
Start my turn. Take a Karn.
Yep.
Play Nykthos for turn. Make 4 mana. Karn.
Yep.
Karn will minus.
Yep.
I'm going to get Heart of Kieran.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Heart of Kieran.
Yep.
Here we go.
Activate Crypt Breaker.
Yep.
19. Draw.
So many Mutavaults.
Okay. Let's see. So we have a couple lines here. I think definitely the best one is just force Alan to make a decision for it, Karn.
4 at it.
Yep.
I'll take a count off.
Yep.
And activate.
Yep.
And
trade
block.
off. Cool. Go.
Alright. Draw. I'm gonna minus Karn.
Yep. I think I know what's coming.
What do you think's coming?
Boat.
The boat?
That would be my guess, but maybe not.
Even a boat.
Even a boat.
So I need to do some math.
Yeah.
This is actually a really tough decision.
It's fair. Yeah, I mean, I guess there are quite a few like reasonable cards here for sure. So.
So what if I got this?
No.
Oh, that's interesting. That one's quite interesting. Oh man, there's a lot happening here. I don't know. I don't know, man.
You have a lot of decisions for sure.
This one I think is really good. It's gonna make you get really aggressive, which I don't like. But I think, yeah, I'm just gonna go with this. I think this is the best play.
QB.
Nope,
Sure.
I can't get there with Karn.
Oh, I was about
It's
to say.
definitely not the best play. Definitely not
Now
the best
Alan's
play.
cheating. We're both trying to cheat. It's been a long week of hard-fought battles. We're both getting in the trenches, just trying to do whatever we can to get those wins.
Get those edges, yeah. No, I feel you. Alright, I'm gonna get a Verdurous Gearhulk.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Play land for turn.
Yep.
This is 5 mana. It's 4.
Yep.
Plus 1.
Yep.
Play my Gearhulk.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put 4 counters on an Elvish Mist. I guess I'll go 3 and 1.
3-1. Sure.
Sure, that works for me. And then it's your go.
I'll go to 18. Alright, now that was a good draw. Alright, so finally hit another black source. Let's try and think about what the best lines are here for us. So I think with this, we're going to go after the Gearhulk, because Gearhulk actually represents more mana than an elf and doesn't have to tap to do so because of the Nykthos. So it definitely seems smarter to do that. And then I'm going to deploy this, because it's going to let me use the Crypt Breaker twice here, which seems quite good. So I'm going to play Lazotep Reaver.
Yep.
I'm going to amass, make an army, and then I'm going to Dark Salvation your Verdurous Gearhulk, get another zombie, and go ahead.
Alright. This has been pretty frustrating. This makes 4.
Yep.
Karn.
Okay, yep.
Karn is gonna minus.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually interesting if I'm supposed to Pithing Needle Crypt Breaker here, or just get Sky Sovereign and kill it. I think I'm supposed to kill it.
You could Needle Mutavault too, because
I think that's also reasonable.
if I draw a land, that's a lot of 4/4s coming at you.
Yeah, I think that's also reasonable.
It is definitely reasonable. Yeah, because like Sky Sovereign and Crypt Breaker, like I'm still gonna draw 2. You do have the capability to crew it though. Which is
It just
good.
doesn't kill any of your lords, which is just
I know,
a huge problem.
yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm supposed to get Pithing Needle. Very strange. I'll get a needle, I guess.
All right. I am going to respond just in case
Cast it.
you were going to name Crypt Breaker. Activate there. And I'm not worried about getting aggroed out at all, so I'm going to do it again. Cool.
And I will name Mutavault.
Yeah, I think that's definitely right. It's just too much.
All right.
Too much nonsense over here.
Here you go. All that said is just not even clear I can beat the board.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that is true. Because the Lord of the Accursed activated ability is quite bad for you, too. Let's see here. I definitely want to kill this Karn. If I attack it with 2 things, it's dead. So that's almost certainly what I should do. Let's activate a Lord of the Accursed. These 2, the Zombie Army and Zombie Token, both at Karn, and I don't see a huge reason to attack with the other stuff quite yet. Really at all. So let's not do that. Just those 2 at Karn.
Yeah, I mean, I can make an okay block here, but I'm going to lose an elf no matter what. I guess what I'll do is put both of these on the zombie army.
Zombie Army,
yeah,
sure.
so I
I'll
get
kill
to-
the small one, obviously.
Yep.
Yep.
Karn dies.
And that was exactly what I wanted Alan to do, because I have another Reaver, so I'll get another army now.
Sure.
Value that more than a counter, just more bodies. Yeah, this is looking solid. Go ahead. That beautiful sideboard. Yep. Alan and I have played some. Our last like 6 games have literally been back and forth of this. It's been really annoying.
Yeah.
It's been I draw a bunch of lands, he draws a bunch of lands, so we're not necessarily seeing the best matchup. Getting to see the matchups go out in
Dude,
their
I
entirety,
kept a
but-
2 land, 3 elf, 2 Oath of Nissa hand.
Yep.
Just like all I need to find is a payoff.
Yep.
My first draw step is a Karn. Everything else I saw off Oath of Nissa was a land.
Yeah, it
It was
wasn't
ridiculous. Like,
yeah.
I have a bunch of lands on the bottom of my library.
nothing you can do, man.
I guess this
That-
deck plays infinite lands, so it does kind of make sense that you would flood, but jeez.
Yeah, that's still. I mean,
I need a
obviously,
Nissa.
obviously that's variance. That happens. It's
Needed a
not
Nissa.
fun, not exciting for us or the viewers for sure. But you know, that was last time I was. When we played Sultai versus Zombies, that was my game 3. It was just silliness.
All the lands.
All the lands. You gotta draw spells when you play this game. They're pretty important, it turns out.
Alright, we're back for post board. I really went in the lab on this one. I think Elder Gargroth is going to be good. So I brought that in, and I cut a Wolf Willowhaven. I thought about some other stuff, but you can't really sideboard with this deck. So I have 1 Gargroth, and I'm down 1 Wolf Willowhaven. What are you doing?
So, again, I'm not 100% sure if my cuts are right. I'm not the most experienced Zombies pilot. The deck has seemed really sweet when it's been drawing spells, though. I think it definitely has some potential. But what I decided to go with is I'm just literally every card I cut matches the CMC of the cards I'm bringing in, which is good. That means I'm not altering the configuration of the mana costs at all, which I really like. This is not something you usually see in sideboarding, but this is really cool. So I think Ghoul is probably my worst 1-drop. I'm bringing in 4 pushes. I think 1-drops are like whatever in this matchup, especially on the draw. That's not what's going to win me the game. It's going to be the Lords. It's going to be good removal, good interaction, stuff like that. So I'm cutting Diagraph Ghoul. I think they're worse than the 2-1 that can rebuy just because I could definitely see board states where like it gets to a spot where I don't have much, you don't have much, you have to start blocking, and then I can keep rebuying the 2-1.
Yep.
Definitely something that could happen. So I'm bringing in Fatal Push. That's obviously good against the Mana Dork deck. Then I'm bringing in a Heartless Act, just another good, clean kill spell for everything.
Hold on, buddy. I got Vivien.
You do have Vivien. That's fine.
Yep.
We'll kill the thing you target, I guess.
I got
don't know.
Verdurous Gearhulk.
You do.
Taste it.
I cut the Marshal for that. The Marshal's also another. This card is really whatever. I have been pretty unimpressed with this card overall. Not sure that this card should even be in the deck, but that's a story for another time. I haven't played the deck enough to know for sure, but it's definitely a very medium card, and it's a 1-of, so it makes sense. And then he's a mono green deck. Lifebane Zombie seems sweet. Hits this awesome card. Hits a lot of other cards, and he can also just never block this card. It is probably going to be a 4 or 5 power unblockable, which is going to be really good. One of his best cards is the giant green Hydra. It rips that out of his hand, which is a big deal. I think Diregraph Colossus, especially on the draw, is just going to be a little slow here. A lot of times he won't even necessarily be removing my creatures. He'll just be amassing a bigger board than I can handle and doing things with Karn that shuts me off. So I don't know that I have time for that. And then, I think Death Baron is the worst lord. One, because it has 1 less toughness, so it's easier to kill with the Hydra.
Yep.
And also, I think actually the Menace is more important in this matchup than the Death Touch.
Yep.
Most times you're blocking, your things are going to die anyway. And I still have 3 Death Barons, so there's still plenty of that effect. But Lifebane, I think, is going to be really good here. So.
Do you think you got enough sideboard cards over there? Do you want to go back and try and find some more?
No, I'm good. I'm confident with the 9 I brought in, and I'm pretty confident that this is a good swap for him. So.
Okay, well, you got the power 9 over there.
And you got the
I'm
1.
bringing the 1 to rule them all. Elder Gargaroth, let's go.
Let's go. I'm excited to Lifebane Zombie it.
That's going to be
Sure.
not sweet. Alright, I'm on the play here. This hand's a little clunky, but I don't think you can mulligan a hand that has both of these 2 cards in it in this deck. So I'm going to keep.
This is a really interesting hand for me. It does have a lot of stuff I'm looking for in the matchup. The mana, very awkward. Oh, a 6 is very likely better. So I think I'm going to mulligan, but I could, if this hand were to draw a black source off the top, I don't think it could lose. But if it does not do that, it's going to be hard for it to win. And because of that, I think I just need a mulligan. So it's an interesting hand, but I think with the London mulligan rule, you're generally not supposed to keep really sketchy ones like that.
I agree. No, definitely not 7. Keeping sketchy 6s is a lot closer.
Yeah, for sure. The Mutavault was pretty bad in that hand, too.
Just imagine if it was a Nykthos.
It would have been even worse, actually, because I couldn't play it activated in Dark Salvation, for one.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, the only black source was Castle. It just wasn't, I don't think it was quite good enough. It had Push, Salvation, Crypt Breaker, and a Lord, which, it's a very close hand. Those are all, that's really, really solid. 2 removal spells, a Crypt Breaker, a Lord.
Yeah.
Spells were very good, but I think we can do better. We can certainly try to do better. 6 and 7. Alright. This hand's good. We're going to keep it. The question here is, what is the best card for us to put on the bottom? I think the way this hand lines up, I'm pretty sure this is the worst. This here is the worst card in the hand. So that's what I'm going to bottom. And yeah.
Go!
Kill it. Go.
Come on!
Get it out of here.
Unreal, man. It's so rude.
Another one. Yep.
Go. Yep.
Go.
Hello. Hello. We got options here. I think this is the best one on this turn, so I'm going to go that way.
Yep.
And she'll go up to 5 and put 2+1/+1 counters here. So here you go.
2.
Yep.
Life Bane Zombie you.
You get a Voracious Side, Joe.
Okay.
It's exiled, right? Or just
Yep,
discarded?
Exiled.
You exile a green card?
Yep.
What is this card, man? It's unreal.
Go.
Okay. Draw. So this makes 4 mana.
Yep.
This makes 5.
Yep.
I'm going to play Nissa.
Yep.
Nissa will tap. I'll make this into a 3/3.
Yep.
And then she goes up to 6. Vivien is going to put 2 counters on this.
Yep.
She goes back up to 4. And then I'll 5 you.
15.
Go ahead.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm, again, good to probably just go to the next one.
No, let's play.
I haven't
Play.
drawn a spell.
Let's play.
Just like-
Let's play. This is the first time this deck has ever won on camera. We need to play it out.
Alright, fine. I guess yeah, that's not good. This, what's in your hand?
I got 2
Yeah,
Karns!
doesn't hit those. Okay. It's so stupid. It just doesn't.
Nixos with these is so ridiculous.
Doesn't matter at all what I do. I guess I hit this, and you can have your fun. Go.
Yes! Yes!
What do you have this turn? About 20 mana?
There's a lot of mana
This
this
is about-
turn.
This is literally about
for
20
sure.
mana. Nixos me twice.
So I think I start
Yeah.
tapping this
3
guy,
mana.
making Landmark Visionary,
Sure.
draw a card.
Yeah.
So now my Nixos makes 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tap it to make 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then I drew another Nixos, so I'll play it. And then this taps to make... so I have 7 floating.
Yeah.
So if I tap it,
12 floating.
12 floating.
Yep.
I can then
Karn, go
plus
get both.
Nissa.
Karn, go get both.
Oh no, wait, that doesn't work.
Yeah,
I have
do
12 floating, but I
yeah.
don't have to. I don't. I was gonna try and get one of my big colorless guys, but they didn't work. So this puts me down to 8.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose you get a Stone Coil Servant if you wanted and make it huge, but that's very risky because I could just draw a Fatal Push and kill it, so that seems silly.
You know what I'm thinking might be kind of sweet here.
I would just get Boat in the statue. Just literally just put 2
Oh.
bombs. Because you can play the other Karn.
Yeah, I should just boat here.
Yeah, definitely Boat and kill one of these zombies, and then you have a blocker too.
Yeah. All right, I'll boat.
Yeah.
We're boating up. I had 8 floating still.
Yep.
So 3 more floating.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll shoot a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nissa will plus on this forest. Make it a 3/3.
Yep.
And I'll go to combat and attack you for 3. Oh wait, no, I haven't used Vivien, have I?
You
I
have
have
not.
Okay. I'll make it a 5/5.
Yep.
No, wait. Yeah, I'll make it a 5/5.
Yeah. Yeah. 10.
Boom. Go ahead. Got a boat.
Woohoo, a spell. It's a little late. We're going to play this Lord. Let's go, Lord.
Okay.
Can't even attack into the boat because Intimidate doesn't get you through artifacts, ironically enough. Yeah. Go.
Yes. Yes. I'm enjoying this. This deck is sweet when it wins. It gets destroyed a lot of the time when it doesn't, but...
Yeah.
Alright. So... alright, I'm going to tap these 2 to make a green, or 2 green.
Yep.
I'm going to put this Wolf Will Haven on my Nixos.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now it taps for an extra green. That's sweet, man.
Yep. And then I'm going to tap this to activate.
Yep.
So when it taps, I think this counts as a mana ability, so it does work. I don't know. I'm going to assume it works.
We're going to say it works.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it
Let's
makes
go.
8. 9.
Yep.
So I got 9. And then I'm going to minus Karn. Karn's going to get... Oh, there's so many things. It's so sweet. I guess a Verdurous Gear Hulk.
Yeah. You should probably just crew up your sky ship, put all 4 on that, and kill me with the sky ship.
Are you at 10?
Yes.
Okay, well, but then I can't play with my food as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
I'll
it's
just-
boring, but I hate to bore you.
Yeah, fine, I'll do it.
All right.
Crew.
I
Bash
died.
attack. God. It's gonna go so off there. All right.
Well,
So the
that's what
clear-
the green deck does.
The
when it-
sideboard plan of board out my 1 Wolf Willowhaven for 1 Elder Gargoth was perfect.
Yep, genius. Worked very well.
It wasn't just that I drew Elves, Nykthos, and Planeswalkers.
Exactly, yep.
All right, game 3.
Yep.
This one's for the marbles. Whatever those are.
Alright, well this hand is literally as good as it could possibly be. I don't think it could be much better, so I'm certainly keeping.
I don't like to hear that, but I will also keep.
Okay, Crypt Breaker, go.
Oh no. Oh no. Elf.
Yep.
Go.
So, I could let him have his elf, but I think that is... Oh, let's see. That's actually pretty interesting. Maybe it's better to actually do this. What if we... Yeah, no, I just think... Yeah. We're just going to play this and say go.
Okay. I'm gonna oath on Nissa.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Lose life.
Yep.
Drucker. So, this is obvious. I think what I need to do here... How many cards do you have, Alan?
4.
4. I think I just need to be smart and be patient and kind of wait and see what Alan does. I'm in a fine spot. I think I just want to use Crypt Breaker this turn, keep setting up. Don't love tapping out, so go.
I'm gonna cast a Landward Visionary.
Yep.
Draw. Nykthos for 5.
Yep.
Turn 3 Nissa.
Yep.
I was really hoping you wouldn't push in response. You didn't. I appreciate it. I am gonna plus on my Castle Garenbrig.
Yep.
And I think I can attack you here. If you want to trade, I think I'm fine with that. Especially if you like want to trade a Mutavault or something. So I'll attack for 3.
Activate Crypt Breaker.
Yep.
Discard Swamp. Get a zombie. Push your land.
Yep.
All
So
set.
you're good. Yep. So you're
Lose
good.
life, draw a card. cards do you have?
3.
Thoughtseize.
I have Karn, Oath of Nissa, Voracious Hydra.
I'm going to take the Voracious. I lose 2. I'm at 16. Lord.
Mhm.
Everybody at Nissa.
I think I'm supposed to take this chance and kill the Current Breaker.
I think you are too.
Makes sense to me.
But I definitely need to kill your Nissa. There's
Agree.
no question at all.
Good.
Yep.
Draw. So that's kind of interesting. Cards in hand? 2?
2.
So, definitely some stuff I can do here. I think I'm supposed to start with an Oath of Nissa.
Sure.
Alright, I think that's the best one. I'm going to take a Burning Tree Emissary.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast BTE.
Yep.
So I get 2 mana.
Yep.
This now taps for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Makes 6.
Yep.
I think I'm going to play Karn.
Yep.
Minus get a Heart of Kiran.
Sure.
And then play Heart.
Yep.
Here we go. This is wild. Casting all this stuff off 2 lands. I guess I had 3 and lost 1 with Nissa, but
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna do this for sure.
mm-hmm.
We're gonna do this.
Yep.
For sure. Yes. So, don't know what the best card is. You make it so you can't tutor. Still leave that up. I think my best line is certainly menace the team.
Mm-hmm.
He will block, but he only gets to block 1, so it's better to not lose my 3/3 because later it could become a 4/4 if I draw another Lord. And I'm just going to send the 2/2 and the 2/3 at your Karn.
Okay. I'll remove a counter to put Heart of Kiran on. Or to accrue
Sure.
Heart of Kiran.
Yep.
And then I'll block the 2/3 with my Heart of Kiran and my Elf.
Yep.
And Karn dice.
Nope, Karn's at 1. Karn,
Oh.
oh, he dies because you crewed it up. Yep.
Yep.
Go.
I guess maybe that was bad. Maybe I'm supposed to just not crew, leave Karn. I think I screwed that up.
And then just double block
Yeah, the more I think about it, I think I'm supposed to just...
and lose Burning Tree instead of Karn.
Yeah.
Karn goes to 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
That's way better.
Yep. Makes more sense to me as well. I
Yeah, I'll
think.
block like that and then you kill Burning Tree?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
that makes sense.
Go.
You've got 1 card?
1 card.
So you could have like a push, but I think it would make sense that you would have pushed something to make sure you got Karn off the table to me. So I don't think you actually have a push. And if
To be
you,
fair, I don't think I care much about Karn at 1.
I guess that's fair, but I'm still reading you for not having a push.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think here what I want to do is Nixos for 4, and then go 5/6. I'll make a 4/5
Mm-hmm.
and fight your Crypt Breaker.
Response, animate, mutable.
Yep,
Lose a life, draw a card.
that's what I thought was gonna happen. Yep.
Yep. Definitely what I have to do.
Okay, I just need to get Crypt Breaker off the table, or I'm gonna die.
Yep.
And then I guess the damage doesn't matter. You're at 15,
Yes,
and I haven't taken damage yet.
correct.
I don't think the damage matters enough that I should get crazy here and like remove. I'd rather like maybe get a crew or a thing out of it. So I'm just gonna turn Hard Kieran into a 2/2 Flying Vigilance and attack you for 2.
Yep.
And
I
then
like that.
your go.
Interesting. So, you have 1 card. Right.
Uno cards.
Uno cards.
And this game's getting intense.
It is getting really intense. Yeah, I, again, think I probably did not board the best. The more I'm drawing these Lifebane zombies, the more I'm just wishing they were either Colossus or Lord. I think I was definitely inexperienced with the deck, and just, I think, you know...
I can't block them.
Yeah, well, you can.
I can block
That's
them,
that's
I know.
the thing.
I know.
Initially, I was like, you couldn't block, but you do have a lot of artifact creatures, and this heart has come up a lot. So...
Well, you can take a look at what's in my hand. Take this other Voracious Hydra.
I doubt it's another Voracious Hydra. It could be. It definitely could be. But honestly, if it were another Hydra, you could have just played 1 for 1, and then... No, I guess you didn't have enough mana to do that. So I guess it could be. I don't think it is, but it could be. I think, though, because this is a good body, I am just probably supposed to play it, now that we've talked about it so much, too. But then I don't get to kill your Karn, so that's probably too bad. Because I need to... Let's see. So, if I fire that up, I can get aggressive with you here, which I definitely want to do. I want to start putting some pressure on.
Dude, you can play... Why don't you... You can just play it, give Menace, and attack.
Well, because I have Dark Salvation, and I'm trying to figure out... I could... I guess the best play is just... No, that's actually not better. I was going to say the best play is do it for 2 and then attack with both, but then you just eat this. But it's probably better to get 1 token, give Menace, and then you just can't block at all. Because I just kill this. Yeah, so that's definitely...
this won't kill it. It's a 4/5.
Oh, it's a 4/5, so I do have to do it for... Well, I can fire up Mutavault first.
Okay.
That's what I do. So, fire up Mutavault. Salvation for 1 zombie, so
Yep.
we'll deal 5 to it.
I'm going to respond to it and crew my heart.
Yep. So, I get another zombie token.
What'd you do with all the zombies, Dykman?
I don't know. I have no
Some
idea.
right here.
There they are. Cool. Alright. Yep. This is in the graveyard. I'm going to give the team Menace. kill Karn with the army. Hit you for 3.
Yep, I go to 17.
Go.
So you've really made quite a comeback here.
And I haven't even drawn, like, super amazing either. Like, I have 6 lands in play over here to your 2.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm definitely... This is a fight. I think this deck definitely has some legs. I've been pretty impressed, because I'm... You have to recognize when you're not drawing particularly well.
Sure.
When you're playing decks, I think. And this has certainly not been particularly impressive by any means.
So you're at 13.
Yep.
So I'm casting Vivien off Nykthos.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Mm-hmm.
She starts at 4. Now I actually have a lot of options here. I can crew heart with all of these
Mm-hmm.
and start trying to race.
Yeah, I think I would just force me to draw push or die. Just put counters on your heart with Vivien. And you can just crew it without tapping your guys, so you still have blockers, right? That's probably the safest thing to do.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I would crew with loyalty, and then plus put 3 counters on it.
Well, I was also thinking I could just kill this.
You could.
Like I can crew, minus kill this, attack.
Then I get to kill your Vivien.
Then you get to kill Vivien.
That's not good.
Yeah,
don't like that
I
at
agree
all.
with you.
Yeah. Make me
so
draw push or lose. Like,
yeah,
I
so
literally have to draw push.
I'll crew with Vivien,
Mhm.
and then plus on it, so it gets 2 counters.
Like, I have to draw a push or a way to somehow kill all of your creatures and your Vivien.
And then attack you for 6.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm at 7.
Here you go.
Yeah, so I... Did you draw the Vivien, or did you have it?
That was the card I was saying was in my hand when I was saying you should...
Yeah, that I couldn't hit.
Life Bane, yeah.
Again, yep, drew another Life Bane too. That's very fitting. This was bad sideboarding. I thought it would be good. This would be so much better as just more lords. Another lord and a Colossus. I still might not be winning, but this has really not been a good card in this matchup. So let's see. I think okay, so there are a couple ways I can steal this game. And I think it has to start with, if I send all those there, you crew there, block. Yeah, that's the only way I can win. All there.
So you have 2 things.
Yeah.
Crewing Heart exposes it to Dark Salvation.
Right. Which is pretty interesting.
But if I lose my Vivien, I have
And
a really...
it's not lethal.
Yeah, I have a really hard time crewing. So
Yeah, this is a really interesting spot.
I think what I'm supposed to do is just jump twice.
Jump twice. Yep.
Yeah. And then Vivien takes 2.
Vivien takes 2. Yep. Yeah, so maybe that attack wasn't quite calculated enough from my end.
I was going to say, you need to give Menace, I think. But then you're dead to me just not blocking.
Yeah, that was part of the issue. Yeah, that's... Well, I'm not, right? Because then your Vivien dies, and then I play... Then you can't crew this.
Oh,
you have
well, that's
3/1/1.
true. So if I draw something that crews, then you die.
Yes. Which is definitely possible. Yeah, no, that was not a good play on my part, which is unfortunate. But whatever, we're here. Activate Lock Twain.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any... sure. Lose 3. Yep. I'm dead.
I say it's even protected from Heartless Act now.
It is protected from Heartless Act, yeah.
Ooh, I wasn't gonna be able to cruise, so if you had gotten rid of him, maybe.
Yeah, honestly, the play was actually maybe just attack with this and the vault too, and just let you get the Lord.
Ooh, I wasn't drawing for a while.
Yeah.
I was actually just gonna wait for a while. You might have won if you'd made the other play.
Yeah.
I have nothing coming but mana.
That's fair. Yeah. No, that was not well calculated on my part. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess just giving Menace is right.
Well, so let's say, what if you did tap to give Menace?
Yeah, so let's say tap. Well, what if we say, I think this is actually the most interesting, right? What if I just, because you had 3 elves, I guess then you can block with 3 elves, so that doesn't work either. What if I do this and would have just attacked all?
At me or Vivien?
At Vivien, at 4.
I think what happens here is I just say, okay, no blocks.
Okay.
Vivien dies.
Then I play Lifebane.
Yep. Then I can Crew Heart and hit you down to
6.
1.
Yep, hit me to 1.
Yep, and I'm still at 17, and this isn't 17, I don't think.
Yeah, I would have drawn this thought.
3, 6, 8, 11.
Yeah, Menace. You can block one of them.
Even if you attack with this,
Yeah.
it's 15, 17.
So that doesn't
I
work.
actually wouldn't be able to block. Because I would have tapped a Crew.
Oh. Yes, you would lose in that scenario. Huh.
Okay, so you had a better play available there.
Yeah, yep, for sure.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well, glad we figured it out.
Like I said, absolutely no expert with this deck. The boarding was not good. Like,
Sure.
Lifebane was not good. That was not a good call. Which is ironic because it's against the mono green deck.
Sure.
But I think, honestly, just multiple lords are just so important. And Colossus is just so important for going wide that, like, maybe going off that plan is just silly. But Lifebane was very unimpressive in both of these games. Just absolutely very bad draw.
Sure.
So,
Well, thanks everybody for coming out and watching this video. I think we had a good time. I think we learned a lot there.
Yep.
So if you like the content we're making here, please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps us grow the channel. It really helps us keep making these videos, and we would really appreciate it if you did. I want to thank Dykman for coming out and doing the whole week with us here. It's been really cool. Really appreciate you coming out. You want to tell the people where they can find you again?
you can find me on Twitch, Swish TV, or I've got a podcast with my fellow teammate Larry Fields called Talking Swish, which is available, I think, on all platforms now. So,
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks everyone, and we will talk to you next time.
thanks for watching.